It started on an unremarkable afternoon, the kind of day when the internet collectively decides that one man's reckless ambition is everyone's entertainment. Felix Arden, self-proclaimed biohacker visionary, had promised his followers something historic, a serum that would reverse aging at the cellular level. His audience of 50,000 watched eagerly, half expecting a miracle, half expecting a live medical incident. Felix loved both outcomes equally. His streaming room was a glowing shrine to techno-optimism, neon blue lights, glass tubes full of glittering liquid, and a desk overflowing with half-empty supplement jars. He wore a white lab coat for aesthetics because his only actual degree was from YouTube University. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, gesturing dramatically to a small vial glowing like radioactive candy, "I present to you Project Genesis Prime, the future of longevity." "I've cracked the biological clock." The chat erupted. "Let's go." "Immortality, baby." "Bro about to transcend." Felix smirked, hair slicked back, veins pulsing with caffeine and self-confidence. "You're witnessing the dawn of post-humanity. A single dose resets telomeres, rebuilds stem cells, and probably doesn't kill me." He raised the vial like it was holy wine, clinked it against the air, and gulped it down in one dramatic motion. He said. "Tastes like victory and bubblegum?" He blinked. The taste lingered weirdly sweet, artificial, almost floral. Then the air shimmered around him. His webcam glitched, his pupils widened. He said, touching his throat. "Is my voice that higher?" The chat exploded with laughter emojis and confusion. "You hitting puberty 2.0? Someone typed. Felix cleared his throat, but it only made things worse. His voice cracked again, this time noticeably feminine. "Okay, that's probably a temporary neural resonance," he said, in a tone that was suddenly too smooth, too melodic. "Temporary." He glanced down, frowning as his sleeves slipped lower on his arms. His hands were smaller, his fingers delicate. His reflection in the monitor shifted as if the pixels were conspiring against him. His brown hair faded to a bright golden sheen that sparkled under the LEDs. His facial features softened, eyes widening, lips fuller. His jawline dissolved into something effortlessly symmetrical. Felix stumbled back from the camera, clutching at his chest. His shirt felt suddenly too tight in all the wrong places. The transformation wasn't just visual, it was physical and fast. His broad frame collapsed into lean curves, his waist pulled in. His posture straightened like his spine had just subscribed to ballet school. The chat was losing its collective mind. What is happening? Bro is evolving into a tuber. She's hot WTF. Felix looked at the camera at herself now and froze. A blonde bombshell with sharp blue eyes and soft, bewildered lips stared back. "Oh, no," she said, voice now honey-sweet and high-pitched. "Oh, no. This isn't rejuvenation. This is gender recalibration." She ran to the mirror off camera, still streaming accidentally, every panic sound amplified for her delighted audience. Okay, think," she muttered, pacing, her golden hair bouncing like it had its own personality. "The nanocells must have misinterpreted the hormonal pathway. That explains the secondary characteristics. Oh God, my eyelashes are longer than my attention span." The chat spammed hearts. "Hello, new streamer. She's perfect. Marry me, science mommy." She glared at the screen. "Stop calling me mommy." The glare only made things worse. Her facial expression looked unintentionally adorable. Her cheeks flushed. She tried lowering her voice. It came out like an SMR recording. "I'm still Felix," she said, though even she didn't sound convinced. "I'm not this." She gestured vaguely at herself, which didn't help because it only emphasized her proportions. Her lab coat slipped off one shoulder in slow motion, and chat collectively combusted. "This is serious," she snapped. "I could be rewriting my genome right now." She turned to her console, scrolling through code and chemical diagrams, but the interface text had changed. Everything was pink, cursive, and littered with emojis. Even her AI assistant chirped, "Hi, Felicia. You're glowing today." She froze. "What did you just call me?" "Felicia." The AI replied cheerfully, "Your new user ID. Based on your enhanced expression profile." Enhanced expression profile? She repeated, horrified. "That's not a scientific term. That's influencer jargon." She face-palmed, muttering, "I have become my own social experiment." The chat continued spiraling into chaos. Felicia Prime rises, goddess of longevity. She's so done with science, she sighed. "I can't deal with this," she said, accidentally flipping her hair in a motion far too natural. "I am turning off the stream." She leaned over the keyboard, the camera zoomed in automatically, and chat's thirst levels reached critical mass. "Okay, stream ended," she shouted, but the live icon stayed red. Her software refused to end the broadcast. "Are you kidding me?" She hissed. "Did the nanocells rewrite my privacy settings too?" Notifications exploded. She was trending globally within minutes. Hashtags like hashtag hot scientist, hashtag gender hacked, and hashtag Felicia forever flooded every feed. Sponsors messaged her mid-crisis. One cosmetic company wrote, "Hi Felicia, love your new look. Want to collaborate on a bio-beauty campaign?" She threw her tablet at the wall. "I am not doing lipstick ads. I'm a scientist," she shouted. The tablet pinged in response. "Also, your skin looks flawless." She groaned, burying her face in her hands. "Of course it does." Then she froze again, staring into the mirror. It really did look flawless. No pores, no wrinkles. Her eyes shimmered like they'd been photoshopped by nature. Her hair fell perfectly into place even after she'd panicked for 20 minutes straight. "Maybe," she murmured. "Maybe this serum optimized aesthetics as part of its rejuvenation protocol. Symmetry equals survival, right?" She twirled a lock of her golden hair, frowning as logic warred with vanity. "I mean, technically this is biological improvement." The chat sensed weakness. "She's accepting IT," someone wrote. "New era Felicia. Stream tutorial now." "No, this is temporary," she insisted. "I'm reversing it. I'm not this." Yet a part of her couldn't help noticing how easy smiling felt now, how natural every movement was. Even her posture screamed effortlessly confident, she sighed. "Okay, maybe I'll do one more test stream." For research purposes, within 24 hours, she hit 1 million subscribers. Within a week, she had her own line of merch. The old Felix would have mocked the very idea of selling hoodies with his face on them. The new Felicia posed for the camera with a reluctant smirk that accidentally broke the internet. Her DMs filled with sponsorships, interviews, marriage proposals, and messages like, "You literally cured depression with your face." She did try to reverse it multiple times. She recoded the nanocells, inverted the formula, tried purging her system with electrolytes and quantum detox teas, but the result was always the same. The cells had optimized her as permanent. The serum didn't just rewrite her biology, it rewrote her story. Now her every move trended. Her accidental transformation had created a digital deity, an immortal streamer who defied every boundary between science and spectacle. "You don't age, you're flawless, and people worship you," said one interviewer months later. "Do you regret it?" Felicia paused. The lights glowed golden across her studio, framing her perfectly symmetrical reflection. "Regret?" She echoed, smiling faintly. "I wanted to conquer mortality. Instead, I conquered relevance." Kind of the same thing online. The interviewer laughed nervously. "So, what's next for you?" She glanced at the pink vial still resting on her shelf. It pulsed faintly, like it was breathing. "Oh," she said, voice smooth and calm now. "I might tweak the formula a little. Share the gift." "Share it?" "Sure," she said, The world wanted eternal youth. I just gave it better hair. Later, when the cameras were off, she stared at the serum again. A grin tugged at her lips. Maybe humanity's final evolution isn't biological, she whispered. It's aesthetic. The live stream started automatically as if fate itself hit the go live button. Welcome back, she said to millions. Let's talk about the future. The chat exploded. Immortal Queen returns, Mother of Nanocells. Goddess mode activated. She smiled, every pixel radiating impossible confidence. Remember, she said, raising the vial, don't try this at home unless you're ready to become the main character. And with that, the internet crowned its first eternal blonde deity born from science, baptized in chaos, and forever trending.